All right, let's do a rundown this morning. S&P 500, nothing really going on here. We got the CPI data. I think it rose 1.6%. Let's see, year over year. If we look at the euro dollar, it actually is down. So the dollar actually got stronger on this news. Again, I would never really pay attention to the number as much as the rate of change and where things are heading. So, although the dollar is stronger today, if we look at crude oil, it's still up. And then bonds, ironically, had a bounce into last night, but still well below trend. So, by and large, the news this morning was pretty much priced in. No real reaction anywhere. Again, if I go back, let me go check the cues. Again, pretty flat this morning, down a little bit. Still positive trend. Can see how the day unfolds, but there doesn't really seem to be any real big stock specific news. Check another thing. Gold. Still looking to sell this. If we can get some more selling into here, see what happens today. But there might be a lot of talk about stimulus and printing dollars, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the trend right now in gold is still down, irrespective of what happens tomorrow with Joe Biden and the CPI numbers today and the Fed or anything of that nature. So I'm going to continue to keep an eye out on this. But it looks weak. I mean, it's had a chance to rally now. It's been 3 or 4 days, and it's not even close to taking out the high of this bar. So can kind of get some curling action downward. That might be a pretty good setup. Let's see. Let's see what Tesla is doing pre-market. Trend is outstanding, but I think there might be some selling up here, some sideways move, and that will be important for the cues. I don't know if it'll be a big down day today, but the trend is still positive, so gonna have to wait and see how this unfolds. I did want to also talk about some potential issues. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Sorry about that. Still watching Aussie dollar. Hanging around on this now. A couple of trades that we did have on the dollar basis that are working decently still is this US dollar, South African Rand. Up so far this morning, but still got good trade location. Check the other dollar positions. Yeah. Again, still holding out some hope that this turns higher. Let's check. This one, New Zealand dollar is a little bit more on edge. So if we can get a close below 7153, that actually might be more bearish, and that might be the start of the dollar getting a lot stronger. We'll see. Again, if we look at bonds, there's nothing really going on here. So I still think the trend is down. So we're getting some mixed signals. It'd be interesting to see the dollar go up and bonds go down. But we could have that happen. So again, today will just be about waiting and watching. Trend is still bullish in a lot of things. There's no real big news that I saw crossing the tapes this morning. So pretty basic this morning. Nothing really new that's catching my eye, to be honest with you. Let's see how it unfolds. The pound making some moves actually. Did euro. What I did want to cover was, the pound is actually really making some moves. So let's see if we can get down here. That's the only thing moving this morning. Ethereum still holding in there. Did ES, did crude, Canadian dollar, nothing, and Bitcoin also still holding in there. And then let me do, oh, sorry about that. And Litecoin still holding in there. Again, nothing really new. So let's see how the day unfolds. The only thing that was moving in the middle of the night was the pound. Equity markets are kind of flat to down. Let's see how it unfolds.